Hello everybody, this is Shotgun. It's 1000 here reporting for duty, welcoming you back to another episode of Super Luigi Galaxy. I'm glad to be doing the LP episodes up and running again because I've managed to fix that situation with my iPad. Apparently, all of the videos I actually previously recorded that I deleted off my iPad was stored in a save file that I had to delete, and I did not even realise about it. But anyway, I can honestly say today is a very special day today because today is my birthday. I cannot believe it. I mean, like, it's my 19th birthday and I'm actually doing an episode based upon it. Anyway, in the last episode, we started things off in Honey Hive Galaxy, and in this episode we're going to be continuing things off from Honey Hive Galaxy. Now, I can honestly tell you one thing. Well, I was trying to do episode 4 of this game a long time ago, but obviously I was struggling to try and get enough storage space to actually record the videos. It kind of kept stopping halfway through. I mean, for one thing, it actually had enough room to record me doing one mission in Honey Hive Galaxy, but not the other. Yeah, and my mum was talking to my dad. I'm just thinking, I was wondering, is she talking to me then? But anyway, that male toad there, I did mention it in my failed episode recording of episode 4, but for those who didn't watch my Super Luigi Galaxy LP last time before I deleted it, every time you talk to that male toad, he'll say that you received a letter from Princess Peach which says exactly the same thing, and if you're Mario, you get given 5 1-ups, but if you're Luigi, you get given 20 1-ups, which can be very helpful. But anyway, like I mentioned about my failed recording, it managed to record me doing one mission but not the other, which is the second mission of Honey Hive Galaxy, which is that one right over there. And yet, I've actually gotten rid of my failed recording because now we are back in business in doing the actual recordings for real. So now, I am going to show you both these power stars and also maybe some other bonus power stars. Starting off with this one, Trouble on the Tower. This was the power star I actually did manage to record, but it failed to keep it. Anyway, some M star bit pattern there, if you choose to grab it. Now, by the way, these cluster rocks that you see on the floor, if you ground pound them, you get given yourself 3 star bits. The best one to go for is that one over there because it will give you a lot of star bits. A decent amount, not a lot, but a decent amount. Now, by the way, you're probably wondering what exactly do we have to do? Well, it is based on these rocks. We have to ground pound these rocks, that one especially, to make a fine appear. Once we've done that, we are able to go over to this side and also grab some star bits from this item box. Only 4 or 5 could be grabbed from that. But anyway, let's get some star bits from this wiggler. And also some bonus star bits from down here. Now all we have to do now is to ground pound this switch to make a bridge appear for us to cross. And to then, yep, you guessed it, ground pound this. Now obviously you do remember in my previous LP that I actually did host a quiz saying what was the name of this sign that was in a Pacific Galaxy, and I actually did mention it already because there were 3 billboard names. There's this one, which is the first one we get introduced to, which is Gilboard. But the problem is, I did ask, what was the name of the third guy? And I mentioned one, which we already saw. And I mentioned the name of that billboard that we were talking to right then. But anyway, let's take this launch star over here to go over to this planet. Just going to ignore these piranha plants because they're just going to be a nuisance. Some wigglers if I choose to jump on them. Oh god. No, I was too late. Oh god. Yeah, if you make them all mad, they will start chasing after you until they eventually calm down. Now to take this sling star. And by the way, we never got introduced to this power up in this LP. This is called a rainbow star. When I did my failed recording, when I first grabbed it, it said, "You have discovered the rainbow star, you have become invincible." The rainbow star is just like a regular star used in the Super Mario Bros. Games. Wow, 140 star bits. Now, what we have to do is to use this swing to get up here. There is a health extension down there if you choose to grab it, but I personally don't need it. All we have to do is ground pound that switch. Watch out for these guys, which are called mandibugs. If you don't actually know the actual name of these enemies and you haven't watched this LP, or Chocolate Conway's LP, or any of the other guys' LPs of Super Mario or Super Luigi Galaxy, in Mission 3 of Honey Hive Galaxy, the bee will actually tell you the name of these guys, which are called mandibugs. And guess what? I killed your baby, so I'm not going to kill you. And that is actually all you have to do. You just gotta ground pound 2 bugs to make a star appear. And that, obviously it is a clear star because I've already grabbed it, but that was in my failed recording, not my actual recording. And I keep looking at my timer on my iPad thinking, is it still recording? Is it still recording? I know it is, because I got like over 11 gigabytes of data left, so I got lots of space. So what am I worrying about? But anyway, now to do the actual new power star, Big Bad Bugaboo. Yeah, for one thing, where the failed recording actually stopped recording was when I was about to kill this first mandibug. That mandibug over there. It stopped when I was just about to kill it. And I didn't even know it stopped at the time. By the time I did realise it stopped was when I was just about to fight Big Bad Bugaboo. But anyway, this bee will tell you the name of those guys. Like it says there, Mandibug. Same thing as always, when they hear you coming, they will run after you. And guess what? They just got squished by a rock. Having a rocking of a good time. Oh, fiddlesticks. Come on, Luigi. There we go. Right, just avoid them. Actually, yeah, this was where I discovered that the recording actually stopped. I was standing right here where I finally turned to my iPad and saw, oh shoot, it stopped recording. But obviously it's not happening now. The neighbours are causing trouble again. We would be most grateful for your assistance. Alright, so let's take the launch star over to their neighbour's planet. Grab the bee shroom that we discovered in the previous episode. Don't like hold on to the A button constantly, just like mash it, like hold and then let go, hold and then let go. And this is Big Bad Bugaboo. Very easy this boss, all you have to do, fly up, ground pound. That's phase 1. In phase 2, he then decides to start to fly. And when he's like, and also yes, he decides to spit out bombs from his belly. Oh, I missed. Hello. Yep, and that's phase 2. In phase 3, he changes colour from green to red, and he does that aerial dodging kind of move. That is the only time where this fight actually does become interesting. You have to make sure he's facing like this to kill him. If you're standing on his back, he will then do that struggle thing and will try to throw you off. But anyway, that is all you have to do. And by the way, yes, make sure you don't enter water when you're in Beach Room, because otherwise that will happen. But there's your star. I know, it's like one thing, it's one of the easiest bosses to ever beat. Literally. And that is, at the moment, Honey Hive Galaxy completed, and we've unlocked a new galaxy and also a Hungry Luma. What do you think we're going to do first? Well, what I like to do every single time, when I've discovered the Hungry Luma, I like to cover that last. Before I unlock this, which is known as the enemy base. When I've unlocked the enemy base, and done these 2 galaxies first, I'm then going to do the Hungry Luma, then I'm going to do this. But anyway, which one am I going to do first? This one or this one? Well, this one was just not long unlocked, and this one was unlocked a long time ago, so I'm going to do this one, which is Loop-de-Loop Galaxy. Hello. There I am. I'm just checking my phone, and plus my mum came in bringing a cup of tea. Bless her. Yeah. I'm checking my phone this because obviously I was told I received a message, and yet I received 2 messages saying happy birthday to me. And yet I was actually at work at the time. So we're doing Loop-de-Loop Galaxy with our only power star in this galaxy, Surfing 101. I actually honestly do love this galaxy. I don't like the music though, but I do like the galaxy. Now, this is one thing I honestly do not get. This penguin asks you if you're a surfer too. If you say no way, this is what happens. I see. Well, if you change your mind, let me know. Sends you way back over here. But obviously Luigi isn't actually a surfer, and yet we have to say yes. Are you a surfer too? Yes. Oh, but this is your first time wave surfing, right? Well then, let me show you the ropes. Where are the ropes? Okay, let me explain. Point your wave remote at the screen, which is the basic position. And to turn left, obviously you just have to twizzle your wrist to the left, and same thing with turning to the right. And then all we have to do is hold down the A button to speed up. And that's all we need to know. But there is one thing he didn't mention. We cannot use our star pointer when riding the ray. And another thing, when you're approaching a jump, if you shake the Wii remote, you can actually jump high in midair. And I can't believe I actually grabbed all the coins then. But here we go. Race surfing for the first time. Surfing 101. Luigi Galaxy. It's time for a race. See if we can beat the best time. Obviously, you know I am going to do it because I've done it loads of times. There's a 1-up there if you choose to grab it. I personally love grabbing 1-ups even though I don't really need it. Now this is what I mean. If you see a jump, you can shake the Wii remote up to actually make the ray jump in the air. I'm surprised it doesn't actually hurt his belly because obviously he's doing a belly flop on the water. But then again, it's a ray, and yeah, rays love to swim in water, so I don't really blame him. Ready? 1, 2, 3! That's a good jump. Way! Okay then, go around the corner. Do not die, do not die. Thank you. Yeah, by the way, if you actually fall off the water, you will instantly die unless you land on the water again. But make sure of one thing. When you cross the goal, which is the Shine Sprite gate, don't think it's the end. Because it will say goal, but if you fall off the water, the very second you cross the Shine gate, and it says, too bad, meaning you've died, it has recognized you doing this best time, but it doesn't give you the gold star. Instead, it makes you beat your own best time in order to then grab the power star, which I find out to be a weird glitch. Because whatever time you set when crossing the goal, if you die before coming over here, you have to beat the time that you obviously set. But anyway, there's our power star. So if I were you, don't die before getting teleported to that specific platform with the penguin to give you the star. Don't die the very second you cross the goal. Otherwise you have to beat your own best time in order to grab the power star. And if you've actually set a really fast time, you are most definitely going to get screwed. We have discovered an enemy base in the region. We can only hope they are not misusing the power of the poor Grand Star. I agree, mate. But no doubt about it, they would. But we're not going to go over there this episode, unfortunately, because we've only got enough time to do this one. Flip Switch Galaxy. And all we have to do is paint the planet yellow. Alright, here we go. We've already activated a panel just by landing on the planet. Ow. Thanks for that, Spike Trap. Yeah, those things can get pretty annoying. Oh, fiddlesticks. Yeah, this guy will send 3 shockwaves that you need to avoid. And the only way he will stop doing it is if you've actually completed the mission. There's the ring that he set. And he's then decided to sink himself in the planet. And even these spike things will stop, and also these shockwave things. What you have to do for the star, jump on his head once, then twice, then fly up high to grab the star. And I say we got just about enough time for one more power star before we end off the episode. So, all we have to do now is talk to the hungry Luma and, yes, feed him some star bits. Right, this guy will need 400. And unfortunately to say, we have actually come across the time limit. So, very, very quickly we're going to try and complete this galaxy and then call it an end. In Rocky Road, the sweet, sweet galaxy. And if you don't love the music to this galaxy, then I don't blame you. But it is actually really interesting music. All you have to do in this is just follow the path. Do not fall in the holes. That's all you have to do. You can actually end this galaxy very quickly just by long jumping, by holding the Z button while you're moving and then quickly pressing the A button the minute you press the Z button. This here is a little checkpoint for you to grab. Oh, bless me. Trusty one up there if you want to grab it. And yeah, that's actually all you had to do. That's all you had to do. And yeah, I find that weird. I mean, look at that. You see that? That obviously wasn't introduced in the garage. By the way, if you the strawberries there, yes, they turn into starbits when you shake the Wii remote. But anyway, here's our Power Star. I know, it's actually pretty disappointing, the fact that all you have to do is just follow a path and then you're there. And no, we are not going to see a cutscene. We always get taken here when doing a Power Star from a galaxy based on a Hungry Luma. See? Alright, so when they come into that, I say we're going to call things an end to this episode. So next time on Super Luigi Galaxy, we are going to be finishing off the Terrace Dome once and for all, unlocking the enemy base and hopefully beating it. And then... oh, now we see the star stream, it's right over there. But then, after we've beaten the enemy base, we probably may be able to do something else after that. So, see you guys when we've beaten... actually, no. I'll see you guys next time for more Super Luigi Galaxy. See you guys then.